Alright,
Welcome back.
So, we've had a little bit of time, a little bit of break.
And not much clearer on things.
Yeah, definitely not much clearer on things. But
I hate to say that, but she's right.
So, starting with the increased... So, Ghostbusters have to do the scene in the library. Starting with...
them being downstairs.
Them being downstairs. Hey, we've got activity. Back off, buddy. I'm a scientist. Hey, we've got activity.
Okay, we need to pick characters first, I think.
Yep. First off, we need to decide someone who feels comfortable enough to describe the situation of what they're going through, and then as the different characters come up, say an approximation of their lines.
Well, I think you have the best memory of what's happening.
I picked you to describe what's going on.
Okay. This is the person with the squirrel brain, bird brain.
You don't have a squirrel brain.
Squirrel?
Squirrel?
Squirrel.
Squirrel?
Squirrel.
Okay.
Squirrels are evil. Yes, they are.
Thing is, I know I'm gonna miss stuff.
We'll just have to do our best.
It's activities. And then I think that's when they started to track the activities. Like, hey, we've got increased activities. Okay, tracking. And
Peter Venkman. Who's going to portray Peter Venkman of the remaining people?
Oh, I guess he was going to portray all four guys and give us a description of what's going on. I'm playing guessing.
So you're Peter Venkman, right?
Whatever, I try to do my best.
Okay.
Shall I, for 3 gold coins, describe the situation, and you guys play the part?
Ooh.
See, the thing is, if we give him 3 coins...
I got the situation better than I think I've got the quotes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then that would leave us with no coins and
Pretty much.
the opportunity to fail. So I don't think that's going to be an option. Thank you for playing, but come again.
I just give you the chance.
Fair enough.
Maybe if I could describe the situation, then you do the quotes. All the quoting. And then the
No
quotes will
whammy,
help.
no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
Okay,
So, like,
so are you
the quotes
Pinkman?
would...
Sure, let's do it.
Venkman.
That means you have a
Ray.
line.
I think I can be right.
And Egon.
Egon.
And who wants to be the ghost? No.
That's one of my favorites.
Me. I know what she does.
You're gonna be Egon?
I guess.
Okay.
Look at the look on her
So,
face.
the
You
activity
go, Egon.
the activity continues,
That's one of my favorite quotes.
and they're walking around the library.
Right, they're walking around, heading downstairs because they've already gathered the.
Yeah, they don't
group
really
from-
actually show them downstairs. It's just that they, like walking downstairs, they're just there.
Okay, because they've already collected the goo from the ectoplasm from the card catalog. No? Okay. So, okay,
No, that
so that's
happened.
the first thing that happens. It's not? Is it the book stacking first? Okay, so then they go down, they're downstairs, and they're following the activities, and that's when they come into all the stacked books.
Okay, so this looks normal.
I don't know who says it.
I think it's, so he says something about the books being symmetrical. In a straight symmetrical line.
So Ray is the first one to talk.
Okay, was I even close with what he says?
Yeah, really?
Just start shooting in the dark?
Okay.
'Cause it's about the books.
It's about the books. Does he actually say so? These look symmetrical. I really thought it was something about him saying this looks normal.
Or it doesn't look normal. This doesn't look right. Something
This
like
doesn't
that.
look right.
Something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm waiting for the GM to nod to say yes, we're close.
He was nodding.
The symmetrical thing is the right track.
I know there's the line, and I don't remember who says it, about no human stacks like this.
That would be Venkman. I think no human stacks books like this.
And then there's the comment about remind somebody of the incident in such and such year. 62? 64? And I think that's Egon's line, because that's a sciencey line. But I think Ray is sarcastic first.
He's not really sarcastic. He's excited about it, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, no human steps like this. So, you think we're getting close?
Is that the line?
Yeah, that's what I'm proposing the line to be.
Could we have a hint?
Alright, so he says, symmetrical book stacking. You're right. No human would ever stack books like this.
That's right.
This reminds me of the...
This reminds me of the
Yes.
So and so at
incident
Right,
in
and
62.
62.
Like I said, that one could be the gist, because that one's kind of specific and whatever. So then, after they move past...
Remember,
the book
then
stacking?
it's the card catalog. The goo. No.
No.
I know there's the goo with
Hold
the
on.
card catalog. What's up to the books? It's on the move.
They're moving. They have the weapons.
No, they don't have the weapons then.
No, they don't have
haven't
the
had the.
weapons.
No, they've got
Tracker
the. They've got the.
Yeah,
He's
the-
just got
the-
the tracker.
Doop, doop, doop,
Yeah.
doop, doop,
Egon.
doop. It's on the move. Doop,
And I think Egon said something about activity this way.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there's activity
Egon
all
says
over
that.
the place.
Oh, there's activity this way.
And we follow after him.
And something happens.
Is that when the librarian starts hovering?
Does
No, that's afterwards at
one
the
of
end.
The things fall? One of the bookshelves?
I didn't think of
Oh,
Do
do the
they?
books fall off the shelves?
No, the entire
Bookshelf.
bookshelf falls.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'd
In
say
which Vinkman says,
Somebody call housekeeping or something like that? No.
No, because that's in the hotel.
Oh, I hate to clean. No, I hate to clean up that mess. Oh God, I can't remember now. What is it?
he's looking at Ray and he asks him a question.
What did you do, Ray? No.
Nope.
That's very.
That's later.
That's way later.
maybe I'm just spitballing here. Something along the lines of, does that count as activity?
Yeah. Does that count as activity?
Oh yeah, I'd
Right.
say that counts as activity. All right.
So
Not
one
quite
coin,
right.
if you don't mind.
We've got 3. Then we can start pulling cash out, I guess.
This ever happened to you before?
No.
First time,
Yes.
and then they continue.
Okay. Okay, so then they continue. And they get to the card catalog, if I remember correctly. Wait, no. Hold on.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, they do
we're
get to the
finally
card
at
catalog.
And that's when they go.
And they say, and then somebody says that they need to collect a sample, but I can't remember who it is.
Probably.
Does Egon tell Ray to collect a sample, or does Ray tell Egon to collect a sample?
They tell.
They tell what's
no,
his name?
the other guy, not Egon or Ray. It's because he gets the stuff on.
Venkman.
Venkman, because he scoops the goo into the petri dish, and then he's like, goo, and he's trying to shake it off, and then he's like rubbing his hand on like the library books, because that was always made me twitch.
Yeah,
'cause,
like,
yeah.
he goes, "Ugh." And he does this. "Ugh."
Yeah, and then he's wiping his eyes, and he's like rubbing his hands on the library books as he's passing, like.
Oh God, I gotta watch this movie again now.
Because that always scene made me twitch, and I'm like, dude, the book's already damaged enough. Stop rubbing ectoplasm on them. That's the scene that gets to me, is ectoplasm on the books.
I knew that I liked you for a reason.
So who tells Peter to get the sample?
Wouldn't that be Egon?
I think Egon
yeah,
tells.
Yeah,
So-
Egon says we need to collect a sample of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
need to collect a sample of this. Go
So
collect
now the sample is collected. What happens?
And then they're still following the trail.
So I think Venkman's like this way or something like that. I think
Yeah,
I don't
so
remember. Right.
Deals with the sample first.
Oh, what do you do with the sample?
He goes, "Here, I've got your goo."
I think so.
It's like I got your jar of goo or your dish of goo or something like.
And I think he gives
Here's
it
your
to...
snot.
Yeah, here's your
here's your
snot.
snot.
Yeah, I was like,
And then
the
he
goo
gives
is
it
shot.
to Egon.
Who's like, this is quality ectoplasm.
Yes.
Quality ectoplasmic sample, or this will be an interesting ectoplasmic sample. I can't wait to get this back to the lab. Yeah, something like that.
Yes, I think
Like
you're
scientific
Yeah.
excitement.
Yes.
Okay. This is quality ectoplasm. I gotta get this back to the lab.
Close enough.
I have a really bad memory.
No,
That's
no.
fine,
It's
that's fine.
exactly it's pretty much exactly what we said. It's like something scientific about
And
excitement
then
about snot.
Ray says something. He starts to talk, and he interrupts himself by saying,
What's that smell? Doesn't it smell like old lady socks?
"No." My favorite quote that I love to quote. So Ray better get it.
Ray needs to go to the bathroom.
Don't think that's the quote.
No. Okay.
And no, none of us were allowed to pull up videos and try and study this video before we started this.
Something like, come on, guys, or something like that? No.
Listen, you smell something? My favorite quote.
Didn't I say there's a smell thing?
Sort of.
You were close.
No, I said there was a smell thing. What's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
smell? And then I thought there was a comment about it being old lady socks.
It's just like, listen, smell
Or
something. That's
old-
what makes it so funny.
Yeah, right. Listen, smell
You
something.
smell something?
So then they go around the corner.
Smells like old
Yeah.
lady socks. It is that, isn't it?
No.
No,
there's
it's not old
other
lady socks. But
product.
it's something
No
about the
lady
old
socks.
lady. Smells like.
He just says, listen, smell something, and they walk around the corner.
Right. Okay.
So they walk
I
around
swear
the
there was a
corner.
comment about.
And then they see her.
Don't they see her?
That's when they see her.
And Ray says,
That's not something you say every day. I'm sure I'm wrong about that.
yeah, he's more scientifically excited, so he says it's a
It's a
It's
full body photo.
full body photo class. No.
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Yeah, something like that.
floating apparition.
Floating
Apparition, there
Yeah,
you
it was
go.
like full body floating apparition spectrum.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Like classifying it. Oh, it's a full body.
And then Peter says,
Go talk to it, Ray, or something like that, doesn't he?
nope,
We should get closer.
nope.
I know we're getting close to the getter,
You're getting really close to it.
Oh,
but there's something that they're doing as they're walking up. They're proposing how to catch the ghost.
Yes. At that point, do they talk about the device?
they don't have that. No,
they don't have those
it
yet. This is
Okay.
probably
This is the first time they
is-
come in with only the PK meter. I remember
Right.
that.
This is what
Yeah,
makes
like
them
that.
feel like they
Yeah.
need to develop devices to catch ghosts.
Okay.
So
It
like,
doesn't say something about the readings being off the chart. No,
Nope.
I can't remember now. Wait, hold on.
It's
Let me.
Peter that talks, not
Yes, Peter
not one of
says.
the scientific people.
Oh God, I can't.
Mr. Snarky, that's a good name for him.
Isn't that Ray?
No, it's fake. Egon is super scientific. Ray is excitedly layman scientific, and Egon is, and then Venkman is always super, just like it's whatever.
Silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who was like sitting there shocking the guy, and could flirt with the girl.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh God, what does he say?
What does he say going up to her? Because they're moving in, or they
So,
start to move in.
so what do we do? And then Egon and Ray look at each other. Says, "Can you come over here for a second? I need to talk to you." And so all three of them come over. And then they have a discussion. A quick discussion.
Like, what do we do at this point?
So,
Right.
do you get her? Oh crap! They do talk about trying to get the ghost out of the body, right? Am I remembering?
No,
that
the ghost
correctly?
isn't in
No,
a
I think
body.
it's something. You go this way, I go this way. No.
Nope.
No.
It's not the getter part yet.
Somebody
Yeah.
has to go up there and talk to her.
one of us should go up there and talk to her.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
says that?
I want to say it's.
I think it's Ray.
It is Ray. Awesome.
Like one of us should go talk.
One of us should go talk to her.
And which point they both look at.
Ray. Beckman, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then Peter steps out and says,
Ooh. No, he doesn't say no. He's. I can't remember. See.
Does he question why it's him?
no, he talks directly to the ghost.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, you, you are in violation of."
No, that's later.
Yeah.
The whole you're in violation of whatever is.
That's Ray, and
That's
that's
Ray.
Waylon.
And that's
at the
when
end
they're
of
on
the
the roof and
Oh.
they're talking to the
That's right. That's right.
demon dogs.
Yeah.
But he does. He addresses her, and it's.
I'm
can't
guessing he
remember.
doesn't say, "Hey, lady."
No.
No.
He doesn't say ma'am, no. I can't remember now. Oh my gosh.
But the other two are moving up behind him
Yes.
Yeah.
because he's talking to.
And he
her as
slows
they
down
walk.
and that's when they're like, get her, and I think they push him or something like that.
No, they
No.
make a comment
No,
about
no,
like
no.
when we say it, we should, we should all grab her or something.
Ray and Egon are standing back, still behind the bookcase. Beckman's the only one that walks out and says something to her.
Is it, hello, do you come here often or something like that? No.
Not quite.
No, but then she turns and she shushes him.
Yes.
I remember
Yes.
that part. He says
She
something
does
to her
shush him.
loudly. She says something to her loudly. He's like, "You." Something, and then she just turns and goes,
Yes.
and then turns back to the book that
But
she
what
was
does he
reading.
say to him? He say
What
to
does
her.
he say to her? I don't know. It was loud. It was either like yelled at her. No, not
Not
yelled.
quite. He
It's
just
a
talks to her.
Regular tone.
Was it get her?
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's the scene, but he says something before then.
There's nothing about this that's usual.
Not quite.
No, I think we have to be more forceful. Or we have
I
to
know
be
just
more...
what to do.
Some parts clicked with the goo on the books and the librarian going shh.
And yeah.
And the getter part. You
And the
guys get
getter.
part.
I had the getter part.
Rhymes.
Yeah, I tried to get her
We
along.
kept jumping to the parts we knew. Went from this to this to this. There's a whole bunch in the between. That part's not important.
All right, so I was trying to do it just like Ready Player One, in where they did the reenactment, but I also didn't want to do the exact same movies.
Makes sense.
Apparently, it was a little bit harder than I thought. But
This one.
it's,
Well,
but it's
they
the
even
same
said
thing.
that in the. They even said. I don't know why. They were shushing the baby. I know. Just natural instincts. I hear a shush in the background. I'm like, start to whisper. No, wait. We're not supposed to be whispering. But it was like that in the book too.
Right.
Like, oh, I know this word for word, and then there were times where they're going, wait a minute.
Yeah, because he even messed up a couple times in the book, and they
Because
they
he-
went.
it's hard to remember stuff.
Especially goes, duh. Way to go, genius.
Yeah, it's hard to remember word for word.
Yep.
So you remember the gist, you remember your favorite parts,
Right.
but your brain tends to skip this.
Right. Absolutely. And it's just like Lisa was saying, right? Just you're not remembering exactly correctly anyway. So
Paraphrased.
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
So the important stuff.
absolutely.
Ectoplasm on the library books. And the shushing librarian.
Yes.
And the flowers are still standing.
That's
I
another
wanna
job.
do, I always want to do this.
And the flowers are still standing.
I've always thought that line was hilarious. Even when I was a little kid, I thought that was like the funniest thing.
So I should have Jeffrey's clue right now to give to you.
Yeah.
But you.
I don't, so I asked him to write it down, but he's still playing the game instead of writing it down. So
Well, do you want me to go?
yes, yeah. So we'll need his clue.
Go ahead and hit him in the back of the head.
So
Hard.
thoughts? Anything I should change on that? If we end up doing something like this again.
No, it was fun.
Like I said, I really liked having physical things to work with.
Yeah, having
Yeah,
puzzles
that
was
was
cool.
cool.
Even though it was hard, it was cool.
Yeah.
I may do, some similar puzzle, but I really like this, and I just bought this just for this, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Don't lie, you're gonna take it to work and you're gonna be using it at work.
I am gonna take it.
Yeah. I would too.
Our boss said, set up. We have a lab room. He said,
Yeah.
set up the lab. Bring games. Play movies.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
Check your telemobile device.
Telemobile device. Oh, can you grab my phone, please?
Telemobile.
I thought he said he was gonna write it down, not just type it out and send it to me. Jerk.
This way you can write it down.
Yeah, that's all right though.
Oh, sorry. Too much fun.
Too much flowing.
I know. I love floating. It's all fun.
The thing that I liked about this was it was a good mixture of character interaction and puzzles.
Yeah, and 80s trivia memory, and then the hands-on stuff.
The puzzles felt very Ready Player One.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of the gates and the things, and this really just reiterates that I should have put together a extra life preparatory list of movies to rewatch.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yeah, because I was literally looking, going, "Oh, I should rewatch Raiders of the Lost Ark. I should
Yeah.
rewatch Goonies. I should rewatch."
Ghostbusters is
And
one of the
that's-
ones.
That's something.
True, if it's planned far enough in advance, something like this, that can be kind of hinted at. It's like, pick sort of some of these to look at. Because there's so much 80s. Which direction do you go?
Yeah,
All of it.
like
All
If
Steven Spielberg
Right.
stuff.
someone
Yeah, that's-
told me to prepare for 80s stuff, I would watch John Hughes movies.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. I would watch everything Spielberg because I know these people.
Well, we all like John Hughes too. I would think that John Hughes would be another one that
Yeah, but
Depends. That's
I
more
mean,
spotty.
Ready Player One was like
all
the Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg,
Let's
yeah.
not watch
Tribute.
Steven Spielberg.
I at least know Steven Spielberg. Anything else 80s now.
Well, you're missing out. You've never
I
seen
wanna
the
play
John
with the
Hughes
little mini
movies?
Pac-Man machine.
I'm 20.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I put the Dead Man's Party in my first clue,
Yeah.
because it was in the actual book,
Mm-hmm.
and then I chose to buy a Pac-Man because Pac-Man played a part in the
Yeah.
book. I mean, because I'm not sure if that's important to Jeff's clue. So here is Jeff's clue into his adventure.
And we are a few hours early, so
Yeah, so what we can do to fill in the time, I was thinking, was either play a board game or something so we're still gaming.
I'm down with that.
Sure.
okay. Well, let's read. Okay, I'm gonna read the clue, and then that will pretty much end this round of the streaming. Okay. In the ruined tower of Xenopus, Zenopus, Xenopus. The game with a capital G shall be afoot? Question mark. Choose your DM accordingly, or else you'll get the foot. And the T and the F on the foot are capitalized. In the ruined.
Tower of Xenopus. Why does that sound
I
familiar?
know.
It's from the game.
The game shall be afoot. That feels like a Holmes reference.
Maybe.
Like, the game is afoot, Watson. Watch, the game is afoot. Like, isn't it?
I don't
Is
know.
Sherlock Holmes 80s?
Yeah. Well,
No.
no,
No.
not that. No.
But in the 80s, didn't they do a bunch of remakes of those movies, or was that the 70s? Like they redid Sign of the Four and Hound of Baskerville and
I remember some movies coming out at that time period, but I'm not sure if.
Well, obviously the DM is a reference to Dungeon Master, which would be a reference to basic D&D and advanced D&D, or was it just basic that came out in the 80s?
Advanced in second? No, did second edition come out in the 80s or in the 90s, Jeff? I'm like, Mike, what did you call me like Ed?
I don't know why you did.
Or else you'll get the foot.
Well, maybe put all the capitals together because it's.
And so I will move in with.
So I think both foot, are different things.
Yeah, because one
one's
is
capital.
the foot,
Yeah.
as in a specific the foot.
I think you're right about about a foot being like.
A
Important.
Holmes or detective reference.
That's
What?
true, there it is.
Yeah.
So that's these guys. And what do you have?
I'm
The
guessing.
giant foot
Yeah.
in Monty Python.
Oh,
That
that's the foot.
That could be the foot.
That could be the foot.
One hit.
Huh.
Xenoblast, I think is that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. He said it's a game.
Well, I mean, a very famous game that we all play, sort of, I guess.
And then my
Like a module.
samurai attack.
Oh, is that another
Of some
D&D
sort.
reference?
I only know 5e.
Hmm?
I only know 5th edition. Like on the top of my head.
The Ruined Tower. Ruined Tower sounds familiar. Anyway,
I do have full books at home.
I do now too.
So
Well, there may need to be some research done before tomorrow's game.
Yeah.
Because we haven't spent, 10 plus years studying 80s culture.
Yeah, I would spend a little bit of time
Prepping?
prepping for
you
this
know where
game.
they are?
Apparently, Jeff pushed out some of his puzzle ideas to people, and they were like, "No idea,
Yeah,
no clue."
yeah.
So
So,
he changed them, but I don't know if he changed them to be easier or not.
So
well,
they were like, "What's your game?"
instead of
Tyler?"
watching us sit here and scramble over a thing,
Can I borrow that quote for that clue for a second, please?
okay. So at this point, we've gotten the second key, we've gotten through the second gate,
Mhm.
and we're about ready to move on to, and we've got the clue for the third key.
Yep. And
So,
I will update
that-
the score and
Right.
hand that to Jeff if he wants to use it.
This, that is going to be it for our stream of the game today. Some things took long, some things went really fast, a lot faster than expected. We have extra time. So we will be playing a board game or something else small to spend the rest of the time until 8 o'clock. But we're going to go ahead and end this stream just because we're starting to have bandwidth issues on the length of stream, I think, and stuff. So we're going to kill the stream to give our internet a chance to breathe. We'll either stream our board
Like a
games
fine
or
wine.
take pictures. That will be discussed later, and we'll let y'all know. But be sure you tune in tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., to see part 3, where we figure out with the foot and the tower and see what's going on, and hopefully are better on our memory of movies than we were today. So watch the flounder, watch the success. That'll be it. Bye. See y'all
Adios.
tomorrow.